Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Motzkus, and we're from the Fabric Patch.
My daughter and I have owned and operated a busy quilt shop in Washington State for over 20 years. We have a retreat center, an active YouTube channel, and a large pattern line featuring our creations. My 2 sons work on machines. One daughter-in-law is our videographer, and the other is a long-arm quilter. We are a family that love each other, we laugh together, and every once in a while we get some work done. We have a crew that are saints for their efforts at keeping us on track. Thanks for joining us on our wild ride.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We've made it to another Wednesday.
Barely.
Yeah, we had a busy week, but it was so worth it.
It was so worth it.
Yeah.
So, gosh, so much has happened in a week. So, first of all, drunken Brittany.
We're gonna have to layer off our mixers.
What is in that mug? We're going to start taste testing.
It's no longer hot, whatever it is.
Sip, sip.
Yeah.
So we had filmed our FabriChat last week, and then we dashed out to finish everything we had to do for the retreat because some people were arriving early. Yeah. And then, of course, we get this call at like 6:30. Something's wrong. And I said, I don't know. We can't we
didn't do it.
Reshoot. We can't do it live tomorrow. We can't do anything. So we told her to figure it out. And then we saw that what happened was, of course, after 8, and that's what we knew was after 18 minutes. We didn't even know where 18 minutes was in the story, but
that was
it was so sweet that some of you guys on your comments were, no!
Oh.
Fear not.
Yes. Here we
we'll
are.
Tell you how it ends. And what was funny was the retreaters kept saying, oh my gosh, tell us how it ends. And then we were just, partying for 4 days. I never
told them.
Never got to tell them. I kept thinking, okay, I'm going to tell you. Tonight I'm going to tell you. And then, I don't know, things kept happening. And so Amy and Allie and Judy, everybody is home. And so this morning you get to hear how that ends. Yeah. So, but we did have so much fun with the retreaters. It was so nice because it's been a long time since it's been 2 years. Right.
Just some good quality, girl time. It doesn't even matter. Just getting out and visiting and eating good food. A couple of husbands. That was fun though.
That was great. They were good. They came and ate with us and they were so pleasant, and then they ventured out and wandered around. And Dad, did I tell you Dad was going to take him fishing?
Oh, did he?
He says, well, I'll see. He says, but don't commit because it's if I get the gravel done. And he didn't get it done, but he's hoping that for July he'll take him fishing.
Oh,
so,
cool.
So anyway, because he liked it too. He liked visiting with everybody. But anyway, we had a fantastic time and we did get a little bit of footage and kind of watch for that. We'll put together just a quick little 4-minute highlight reel. So it was good though. It was really, really good.
It was really fun.
I mean, we think it was good.
We had a blast. I don't know anybody else.
The reviews. I was, oh my God.
Yeah. It's gonna be beautiful weather. Beautiful. We did get to go kayaking, and so on the video you'll get to see Lizzie figured out how to ride a kayak.
Yes.
She's a pro at it.
We'll cut out the part of me in my 2-piece.
That's the best part. She looks good.
Hot pink 2-piece. Yeah. So
braver than I.
Yeah. Yeah. But Lizzie did good. And when you see that video, you won't realize what was going on. But what was going on was we had the kayak out and I said, okay, Lizzie, get on. And she had her vest on just in case because, she's not as good a swimmer as she
I think it's
can you tell what she was doing?
Well, I haven't rewatched it because I was giggling. So, I was behind the camera, so I apologize if it's, oh my God, that's so funny. But the lake is actually really shallow for a good 2 football fields. I don't even know. You can totally
long
walk
ways.
But she's got a doggy vest on so that Mom can hang on to the top of her, so that if she does get out or whatever and she can't reach the bottom, she doesn't have to tire herself out. She can just float. or mom can stick her, hang on to her and just kind of slowly make it where she can actually stand. So I think it's just good anyways, even for a dog who loves the water.
Loves the water.
Just that security. And also for mom, she would dive in for the dog. And I don't know, forget the kayak, I need the dog.
Let's get to shore.
Yeah. So,
no, lay on your back, trust me.
yeah. Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
Yeah, so she has a doggy vest and we have a spare doggy vest because we like to kayak. We like to be out for a while.
Yeah.
And if she jumps in, and that's what we know now, is she will jump in.
She will.
Because, again, I thought you were going to say why it's shallow. So what happened, it is you can walk for quite a distance farther than 2 football fields before it even gets waist high. So we're out, I'm paddling, she's sitting enjoying the sun, and she sees this person. All she really sees is the head. And of course she is freaking out. I don't know if you can tell from shore, but it's like, oh my God, there's a person in the water. There's a person in the water. And I'm saying to her, no. And of course, off she goes. She's going to save this person in the water. As she gets closer to the person in the water, the person stands up. And
now she's angle high.
Yeah, it's and then Lizzie kind of goes, oh no, what happened?
Dang, she's safe.
So she spins around and comes back to me and could not, of course, hoist herself. And then she was, I don't know if you could see her
We got that
expression.
one too.
Oh. And then she's just almost, I don't know if it was a look of humiliation or what it was, because she was a little, over it for a little while. In fact, she was, she had turned and she had, she was sitting.
I think she was embarrassed after she belly flopped because mom got her into hers really, really good. But then Tracy was kind of there to help steady mom's kayak. And Lizzie started walking across to go to Tracy's, and then of course pushed Tracy away and. So I think then she was embarrassed, and then that's when she kind of snuggled up and oh my gosh,
yeah. But then she was quickly into it again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyway, it was really fun. It was
fun.
You can see that.
It was good, and we went kayaking and covered in mud, and
Yeah, it was good.
Anyways, had a really good time. But because of that, we were not here to supervise drunk Brittany. And understand when we had to, send her home to sober up.
Can you tell she's not here today?
She's not here today. She's
not
home
there.
with a hangover.
Yeah.
Or maybe a sick child. We don't really know.
She says sick baby, but ever since Vegas, she's got the taste.
I fear we may be in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. People keep asking, can we have a blooper reel at the end?
That'd be fun.
It might be because we can't.
Some days we're on it, and other days we are not.
Most days we're not. We get distracted.
Yeah.
But anyways, so then what happened? So then, so Wednesday night. So then, Friday. So she said she's going to make it up to you guys. And do the box
opening.
Because we had decided we were not going to do a box opening.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't really get it together. We couldn't leave the people that had paid all that money to come and hang out with us.
And Thursday we had they had their technique classes. So we had 3 or 4 different classes on Thursday. So what time can we say, okay, now figure out how to do this by yourselves. We're going to run in. And so
we're going to be gone.
Yeah, it just wasn't going to work for our
we didn't want to do it live. And, because again, we had to be out there and we had our luncheon. But anyway, so she decided to hook you up with Deb and Carolyn.
Yeah.
It was so
funny.
good.
Oh my gosh. I think we were rolling crying at the
retreats. We all watched it out there and all of us were just crying. Yeah. It was good. It was good. The best part is they're into it, and opening everything up. It was so good. And then you'd see Eliza.
All of a sudden just
hold something.
She was getting applauses. Because finally we saw something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was so good. Was so and Deb is the cutest damn. She
looked so good. Yeah, she did. She did.
Yeah. And you guys don't get to see Carolyn very often. And Carolyn or CK or Peaches.
Yeah.
So sweet. So anyway, it was so good. I was glad. And it was really nice because I wonder if some people turned it off. I was like, I can't even tell what they're showing. Yeah. But then at the end,
Brittany covered it. Yeah,
to see everything. So Brittany did have your back, and apparently it was a sober day.
Yeah,
for her. But no.
I thought
It was good. It was good. So, anyway, so we'll catch you up on a few things. We'll retell the fishing story, which is very good. It does not end the way you think. But the other thing that I wanted to mention really quick was about Crazy Stars. So Monday, Brianna did this class. Hold up a star. Now, I didn't think about it when she did it, but the Crazy Stars is Janet Nesbitt's. Let me grab this book. Janet Nesbitt is from Reardon, Buggy Barn. Some people remember, the Buggy Barn. It was when they had that part of the business was 2 sisters. Now just one sister is doing it, and they've been around for a very, very long time. And so there's we have 10
quite a few
titles of their stuff. And so they sort of developed this fun, it's like a stack and whack where you layer your pieces, you cut them, trade, and you can trade in lots of different ways. And Brianna goes through it in the class that you can, trade all of your backgrounds, your centers, you can do all kinds of things. And then you sew the whole thing back together, but you do this weird little trim thing first. So, and you did a really good job showing it. And, but we forgot to attach the template. I know that it was not me that forgot because that's not my job, but somebody forgot.
It was
We're gonna blame it on Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany. I was working. No. I just didn't even think about it until Deb texted me sometime on Monday. And I got home, and I think it was like 7 o'clock after I finally gotten the kids to bed. I looked at my phone, and I had like 3 messages from Deb saying, "Hey, so this template thing, I watched the video, and there's supposed to be a template, and Can I get it? So I was like, Yeah. So my laptop, which had the template on it, was at her house, 45 minutes away. So I called Mom and said, "Hey, it's gonna scare you, but
do this." No.
So I can click by click, I can show you right where it is and where everything is. And so she was able to upload it to the website so I could then disperse it. So anybody who commented on YouTube that said, "Hey,
millions
got the template,"
of you.
Yeah, I said, "Oh, so sorry," and copied and linked the template thing to it. I then attached it to the description where it was supposed to be all day on Monday. And then I also sent it to...
Wait. But I feel like we glazed over the part that I saved the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did.
It was me.
She opened up my computer
and
did it.
Yes. Okay, continue.
And then I also emailed Deb and Mom. So if you guys had emailed info at or orders at, everybody had that template. So we can easily just forward. Because it doesn't get, it gets a little worse.
Because the other thing, that happened was that I then went in to look at the, not just the YouTube comments. Hey, where is it? Hey, I click on it and all that comes up is this $29 book.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, so super, super sorry. So, but we had a funeral so all of us were gone on Monday. And so that was why it took so long before we fixed it. But, the other thing, I feel super, super bad about this. Some people, of course, when Brianna says it's Crazy Stars, and if you go to our website and you search Crazy Stars,
you get,
there's a block.
There's a block right there. That might not be, that might
from the class. Oh yeah, I was thinking the quilt was back here somewhere. I was going to hold it up.
No, I see on the fly. Dang it.
Crazy Stars. A different quilt, an entirely different quilt pops up. Multiple people, I may not have told you this yet, multiple people ordered that pattern. Instead of getting a free downloadable star that looks like this, they paid $9. Yeah. So what I did is I was catching that and I was refunding the $9, keep the downloadable pattern, and then also attaching the template. So we got you. And if I missed someone, just email me and say, "Hey, I screwed that," or "You didn't screw that up. We totally screwed that up."
And you're awesome for just saying, "Oh, I'm just going to buy it instead of getting it free." So
nice.
Cool. So
and
awesome.
then it'll be upsetting when you realize not the same thing. Yeah. But this is a really cool pattern. We did a Zoom class on this last week. We're going to do another one. And then I think eventually we'll do kind of a fun little YouTube tutorial. But tomorrow we're doing the tutorial for the noodles, which is part of that. Yeah. And that's the picture of the quilt that is pictured there. And so anyway, so not all bad for getting that pattern, but we'll hook you up and we'll refund that. So we wanted to make sure that you knew that. And also, if any of you ordered this book, it might be too late.
It's already shipped out.
Yeah, it's already shipped out. You will love this book.
Oh,
you will love this book.
So
the star is in there, but also all of her. She has got dogs and she has all kinds of things. So
she's really cute stuff.
Anyway, we are super, super sorry about that. Brianna is very sorry.
Yeah, we'll better next time.
But I saved the...
She did. It was good.
It did.
She was a little worried, but...
Wait, you want me to do what? Turn on a computer?
It's okay. It's okay, I got you. She did. She did really good.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Dad was even impressed.
You're welcome.
I'm working on it. Just see, old dogs can't learn new tricks.
Yeah.
She's not old enough yet.
What do you want me to have?
So if you guys haven't watched the Crazy Stars tutorial that posted Monday, now's a good time to do it. The template's there. It's really fun. Perfect for July. And Monday was Flag Day, so it was really cool that we did a patriotic one.
Patriotic. And it doesn't have to be, you know.
This one's all flannel.
A little bit crazier. Yeah.
And yeah, we just did the technique I did where we just swapped out the centers. You can swap out just one piece of your center. And then, depending on how you want to set it.
Can they see from their image? Can they see that one?
Probably. I'll hold it up from. Maybe not.
This one is a really good indication of, of Janet's stuff. All of these. This was a block of the month that we did a couple of years ago. And so you can see, you know, this is her crazy posy, her crazy star, her crazy heart, her crazy house. I love the crazy dog. Yeah, and all of them are kind of done the same way. So again, we've got crazy pumpkin. There's two pumpkins. Yeah. Anyway, it was super fun.
Super cute.
All right. Okay, enough craziness.
Yes.
All right. And then the other thing is, this came in the mail, but I think you should share this.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
Because it's so fun. We just have to say we love all of the new friends. It was so nice because so many people from the retreat we had not met face to face before, but we knew their names. You know, we knew, and we were laughing because we see your name all the time with comments and in orders and different things. And so we recognize people. So like Dee Dee Hardy, or every time we see that come through, or Darla Hardy, we'll see it different names. But we know her as Grandma Dee Dee.
Yes.
Grandma Dee Dee, you know, and so we know who you are. And that's why Amy Osmondson, we got to meet her. But we always, you know, she does her name in all caps.
Yeah.
So whenever we see Amy Osmondson, it's Amy Osmondson, you know. And so we have, and we mispronounce people's names
all the time,
different ways, but we know who it is, and so we always worry. But anyway, we like that because then a lot of the people said, "Oh, it just seems so weird. I feel like I've always known you."
Yeah, and
we love that. And even one of the guys said, "Gosh, it's just so weird to see you in person." And I thought, "Oh no, you're one of the guys that watch." You know, and I worry about that a little bit, but we love that. And so, like, I got an email from I think her name was Allie.
Oh, your mommy, yeah,
and she was so sweet. And so she says, so same thing. So she was, she sent some pictures of a quilt, but it was so nice. And so she says, I know I just send an email to you like you're my long lost friend. That has to be weird for you. It's not.
No,
it's not.
Good. It's fun.
Because we feel like we know who you are also, which is really, really nice. And so, so this one, and so people will send us little things, and this was so sweet.
This was from Jane V from Grand Junction, Colorado. So she is a nurse, and she was watching one of our shows, and I was talking about how I don't get a minute from my kids. You know, they're always, "Oh, Mom, follow me." They find me in the bathroom. They find me in my office. They all of a sudden find me, even though Dad's right next to them. They will come find me to ask for something instead of Dad's right there. So she sent me a book to read to my babies, 5 Minutes of Peace. So it's pretty fun. They got a kick out of it, and they did not understand that they do this to me. I said, "Do you know why we have this book?" "No, but That's so cool. We should do that. We should have a bath together. I am not getting it. You misunderstood. Okay. I don't want a bath with you. Mama wants to take a bath by herself. Oh.
You go now.
Oh. Well, can I have a bath? No. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Let's read this again.
They had a blast, but it was so sweet. So
Yeah,
I love it.
So nice.
Robert hasn't seen it yet, but I think it's super cute.
You should read it to Robert.
I should, just so he knows. Why
Have Robert reading it to them while you're in the tub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Anyway, so nice.
Very cool. I really like it, and the kids get a kick out of it. And elephants are one of their favorite things.
Yes.
Wyatt has had this. I guess he's pretty big. Elephant, soft animal that he slept with when a baby. He takes to daycare every day. He's got a whole lot of surgical surgeries on him and everything. And he has that elephant, and he's very special. And Harper thinks a unicorn is called an elicorn. Because she wants an elephant, but she has unicorns. So put that together.
It's an elephant.
It's an elephant. So elephants that was perfect. So
yeah.
I super appreciate it.
Yeah, super nice. So we do love it that you feel like you know us. We feel like we know you. We read your comments, we write notes back to you, and we can't wait to meet everybody in person. And people that say, oh, we'll have to come up there someday. And we make sure, we tell you this too. If you are coming up here, let us know what day you're coming. Yeah. We just want to make sure every once in a while we'll dash out of here early. We have to go do something. Mm-hmm. We're going to go film something. We're going to go do whatever. We don't want to miss anybody. There was somebody who drove all the way up from California, a long armor, and we did not get to see him. So felt kind of bad. Would have been here and chit-chatted a little bit because we're a little chatty.
Yeah. Well, just a bit.
Dad will come, my husband will come in sometimes and say, oh, there you are, talking again. I said, that's my job. My job is to talk. Yeah. So anyway. All right. So speaking of that, so are we caught up with everything else? Let's see. The newsletter went out. Monday was this. Yesterday was the third, Laura Estes is really known for many things. Yeah. Her little flower tools, which are selling like hotcakes. Mm-hmm. So fun. You won't be disappointed with those. Hand quilting. She does hand quilting templates. And now she's also doing these really cool silhouettes. Yeah. And so the silhouette thing was yesterday. And we have all of those in stock. So that was yesterday. Tonight is
a box opening.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And tomorrow is it noodles? Noodles. That's noodles. That's right. I wonder why it's not mug rug. Did we already do the mug rug?
I don't think so.
If only.
Maybe you'll get 2 videos on Thursday. Yeah. Because noodles is going to take like 5 minutes. It's fast, fun, awesome. And then Eliza's Father's Day mug rug is really cute.
It's really cute. Yeah. Yeah.
It's really fast too. I think that was only like a 20-minute.
Maybe that went up Friday. Maybe I missed it because it's a Father's Day, and Father's Day is this Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Mm-hmm. If Brittany would have showed up for work,
we would have an answer.
But I don't know. Anyways. And then Friday box opening. And then, I was going to bring the picture back of Mr. Butters. What's his name? Billy Butters.
Mr. Butters.
This Sunday was Judy Spencer's.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Billy Butters. Anyways. We do the Every Quilt Has a Story every Sunday. And Judy Spencer, who's a local gal, she used to work for us a long time ago. And I've known Judy for forever and ever and ever. And anyway, her great grandpa bought this quilt, bought a raffle ticket for a quilt. And she had this picture of him. And oh my gosh.
Well, I would have Brittany plug in for them.
Yeah, we have it hanging up kind of above our coffee machine.
Yeah. It's a great picture.
He just has the biggest smile. And it's a picture of a picture on a photocopy on a piece of paper. So it's not a great image, but every time we go refill for coffee, we look at him, and he just was somebody you could tell was just an imp. Yeah. And got himself into a lot of trouble, but he's our little mascot. But anyway, that was last Sunday, and I don't know who's this Sunday.
Yeah. And that one's a good story. If you guys haven't seen that quilt
Such
story,
a good
go
story.
search it, and it's really worth watching. It's really good.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good story. Well, and Judy's a good storyteller.
Yeah.
She's super fun. She kept it nice and clean.
Yeah.
Which may not always happen.
Yeah.
So, all right. Okay, so
so fill us in on your fishing story.
All right, so the rest of the fishing story. So Brianna's already heard it, so I don't know, maybe she'll laugh again. We'll see. So I have to remember where we cut off. So and if you don't remember, because it was just last Wednesday. It seems so long ago, doesn't it?
It does.
So okay, so we're fishing up at Lake Roosevelt.
I know. I'm ready for the story though. It's gonna live me right up.
Do you need a sip?
Need more than that, but where's Brittany at? Brittany, her cup.
I don't want that.
I probably don't. It's gonna make me more sleepy.
I hope everybody knows she's really not an alcoholic.
She's not.
But she drinks a no. She's not.
No.
Okay. All right. So anyway, we're up at Lake Roosevelt, and I think I had gotten to the part where I said that Mary stayed home. Did I get to that part?
I think so.
So because there's 5 of us, it's Mary and myself, my husband, Mary's husband, and John's brother, Jared. And Mary decided that the boat wasn't going to be big enough for 2 women. And again, I think I mentioned this part. I'm not sure if this is where it cut off. That I thought that they just knew 2 women in the boat, 2 chatty, loud women in the boat was going to be bad. So I think that Mary said she wanted to stay home, but I think she was told, to stay home. Or maybe Mary decided to stay home so that I would be on my best behavior and be invited back. I'm not sure what that really was, but anyway, so it was just the 4 of us on the boat. And there was no chattiness, because I think I had mentioned that part, that those guys don't talk. And so these boats that would come right up, and I always thought, well, don't you want to, talk to them? And I think we talked about that. And so anyway, so finally, and the whole time not the whole time, but for the last hour that we were out there fishing, I had to go to the bathroom. This is key to the story. So I had to go to the bathroom pretty bad. And even though I had limited the amount of coffee that I had drank that morning, I had to go, but I didn't want to be the one to say,
sorry guys,
take me ashore. Because we did, and I wanted Brian to be invited back. And so, because he was having such a good time. Because we do not, just a little side note, we don't do enough of that. For those of you guys that have been to the retreat center, my husband does 90% of that. We do hire contractors for certain things, but the tile work, the painting, the all of the landscaping, all of the stuff, my husband, he works really, really hard. He's both of us are out there all the time. And I keep telling him, we need to get caught up enough that we can have grandbabies over at our house all day and all night and have a grandparents' day. And then we also need to go fishing. Need to go fishing more. So fortunately, after that trip, he's all in.
Sure.
We need to go fishing more. And even for him to say, I'll take the guys fishing. And that just warms my heart, because he is a hardworking man and he needs to have some time.
He deserves
a
day.
He does. He deserves, more than one day a year to go do something fun. So anyways, so I was trying to be on my best behavior, holding it. So anyway, and I think this is kind of where it cut off, was that so they finally decided, okay, well, the fish aren't really biting, and there was a black cloud that was kind of coming our way. And so they thought, well, maybe we'll go ahead and go in. We'll clean the fish, because we had caught a bunch of fish. And so they were going to clean those fish and go in, have some breakfast, and then come back out. And I'm thinking, oh, hallelujah. I didn't have to be the one to suggest. And so we're all good. So we get ready to go. And I think this part you guys maybe didn't hear. The boat would not start. They push the little ignition button and nothing happens. Well, they keep pushing the button, and nothing. Just click, 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 click. So there's the 3 guys. And I, of course, am saying nothing. And so the three guys, you know, they pull up, there's a big box thing in the center where the motor is, you know, so they lift that thing off and there's this motor in there. And Jared has got a screwdriver and he's touching something and there's sparks flying and there's different things happening. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And it's not starting. It's not doing anything. And keep in mind that we are 9 miles down river where we were fishing. And so, and it took us, when we were traveling 35 miles an hour, it took us, well, let's see, 35 miles an hour. You could probably do the math, but really it took about 30 minutes probably to get there. So I'm kind of thinking, we better get this boat started. And so sure enough, it does not start. It does not start. There's no oars anywhere in the boat. Sure, I could probably swim to shore pretty easily, but no, it's all good because they have a trolling motor. So all good.
A whopping not even 2 miles.
Not even. Not even. So Jared goes back and Jared is sitting back on the back of this boat. Starts this little thing up and the rest of us are sitting. And of course, we're going against the current. And so I'm watching the shore and the same tree. We're not making it past the same tree. I'm thinking, oh man, how much gas is in that motor? Because I just don't think this is going to work. And all these things are flowing through my head.
If they were chatting to their neighbor fishermen, they could say, hey, Bob,
throw me a line.
Help me out, dude.
Throw me a line. So I'm thinking, well, whatever. I guess it's just going to take a while and whatever happens. And then I'm still worried a little bit because I'm trying to do the math in my head about how long.
It could take 6 hours.
Well, they said 9.
Oh.
I think they were just saying that to upset me. I was not biting. I did
to
not
get
say
reaction.
Like,
She gonna jump? She gonna get out?
And then I could have walked faster. I know that. I know that. Even though the terrain was rocky and filled with trees and maybe bears, I still could have made it faster. But that's okay. I stayed in the boat, waited. And then, you already know what happened.
Yeah.
Guess what happened? That little black cloud? It was a big black cloud. A deluge of rain. Just coming down, soaking wet. I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God. And it's, hitting your face because, of course, we're traveling so quickly.
Yeah.
But Jared, of course, where he's sitting, because there's an umbrella thing, a cover, whatever, on the boat. But it doesn't matter because the wind and the rain and so poor Jared is just soaked. And he's back there still, trying to get us going. And this rain and all of these boats that we did not speak to.
No,
we did not make any new friends. All of these boats, and they're even looking at us as they're going by. And and they're just, all of these boats heading back. And I thought, yeah, don't you wish you had a friendly person in the boat now? Of course you do, but that's okay. So anyway, we're zooming back, super drenched. I mean, absolutely soaking wet. But here's the part where I'm thinking, if it's going to take 9 hours.
And I'm soaking wet anyways.
I'm soaking wet anyway. How would you really know if I had a little accident? No one would know. This boat smells like fish, beef stick, wet dog, and I'm not so sure that they would notice any other sense. So I'm thinking, glass half full.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit here.
You might be a little warm.
I know. I could be warm.
For a moment.
Oh, yes. So I'm sitting back thinking, get a little wetter, and it's going to be okay. So I was actually doing fine. Sorry, is this story scary? It's story scary.
Oh, sorry, Liz.
So I'm thinking, this will be all right. This will be all right. So anyway, we're buzzing along, and probably it had been, and still the same tree.
Yeah.
On the side over there. And I'm thinking, well, whatever. I guess we were going to worry about it when we run out of gas. Someone will swim ashore. I don't know. It was going to be a great story. That's all I knew. And we were apparently going to survive. So anyway, we're going in. And at some point, I was thinking about, there's another boat launch there called China Beach, something like that. And I remember that we passed it on the way up, and I knew that it was about halfway. And I thought, if we can just make it there, we could pull the boat in there. But I thought, well, I'm not going to say anything. They'll come up with that. And so sure enough, shortly after I thought it, John said, hey, if we make it to China Beach, China Bay, we can put the boat in there. And at least, this was so sweet, we could at least drop Cindy and Brian off, have Mary meet us there, go back, come back, because again, it's just still pouring down rain. So I quickly pull my cell phone out, and we did have service. Sometimes we did, sometimes we didn't. So we called Mary. It took a little bit before she had service. But anyway, so she was, sure enough, she was going to meet us at China Bay. And he said, well, it'll be quite some time before we're there, so don't worry about it. But anyway, so she was going to be on her way. So we're still starting to get cold now. Sure. Lots of rain pouring down, lots of wind, all of the waves and the spray from the other boats that are whizzing by us. And, but it's all okay. And then all of a sudden, for whatever, and we're kind of huddled together, kind of leaning in, and poor John is standing because he's kind of leaning over us, I think because of, I guess, the weight on the boat and what the motor had to do. But anyway, all of a sudden, for some strange reason, John, Mary's husband, reaches back and pushes the ignition button.
Brilliant.
And the boat started.
Ooh!
We do not know why. No one knows why. But the magical finger, it started. And so then it's like, oh my gosh. So Jared turns off the trolling motor, moves up front, pushes that thing down, and off we go. And I thought, oh my gosh, I don't know what made him do it. I don't know what made him think that. I don't know why it didn't start when they pushed it 40 times before, but for some reason something jiggled. And of course, as we're going by China Bay, we could see Mary in the red truck there. And so we called her, and she couldn't hear us. But because they said, oh, well, that's okay. We'll drop Cindy off anyway. So sweet. They were going to drop me off anyway so I could get warm and ride back with Mary. And I said, no, I'm fine. I'll just go. And not because anything bad had happened.
Just finish
it was all okay. But I thought, no, that was just so sweet. So sweet for them to think to drop me off. But they were still going to be in all of this rain and they were just as wet and just as drenched and just as cold. And I said, no, I got it. Let's just keep going. I got it. So off we go. So anyway, so we made it back and called Mary, and we couldn't hear what she was saying, but it's like, just go back. We're fine. And we're all waving, and she could see, of course, that the boat was. So she went back, and but anyway, within 15 minutes, we were at the regular boat launch. And right about the time that we pulled up, I don't think I told you this part. Guess what happened?
Did the rain stop?
The rain stopped.
Oh, that was so
nice. Sun came out. Beautiful day once again. All my clothes were wet. Whatever. So I ran to the bathroom.
Yes.
And all was well. I had some sweats, borrowed a shirt from Mary. We were all good. But anyway, so we survived. They ended up giving us all of the walleye that we caught. And so it was really, really nice. It's just the best fish. Super good. They cleaned all of it in seconds. It's amazing. People that fish all the time, they're so good at that. But so the moral to the story is push the button. Push that dang button. Push the button. That is the moral to the story. And I feel like I learned a lot that day, because I am somebody who, if I'm at the crosswalk and somebody who already pushed the button,
and they're still pushing that button,
I always think, I get irritated going, oh, gee, they know you're here. Stop pushing that damn button. Same thing when you're in the elevator to close the door. And they keep pushing the button. It's like, yeah, it's just going to close. That button doesn't even do anything. And these people that push the button, and there's a little mild irritation when I see somebody who's constantly pushing the button. John is that kind of person who pushes that button all the time. You can tell. And thank God, because he pushed the button.
And you guys got to make it to shore.
Yeah.
For nightfall.
Now, before nightfall. So now, whenever I see somebody pushing that button, I may give them a hug.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait till after COVID for that to happen. But I'm going to hug people who push the button because those button pushers, that was a good thing.
Yes.
So push the button. Push away. It's all good.
You never know when it's going to
You never know when you need to just push that button. So
There you go.
anyway, so we made it back. It was all good. No one was incontinent. No one had to jump in. No one had to rescue us. We, I believe we'll be invited back again.
Oh, good.
That's what they tell us.
Good.
So I behaved myself. So it's not to say that I won't behave myself every time.
Yeah.
We know that I may not have it in me.
Maybe they'll invite Mary to go with you this time. You never know.
Never know. We'll try to be on our best behavior, but
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
all right. Okay, I think we're good. Did we cover everything?
I think so.
All right. So we'll see you guys tonight
Yeah.
for clearance. I don't know what
Some
you
good
have
stuff. I don't
planned.
know. I'm going to have to go look.
Plan something. And then we'll see you Friday for box opening,
Mm-hmm.
Thursday for noodles, and we'll chat next week.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys. And maybe at some point you'll hear Brittany again.
Yeah. We might find her back.
You know, we're going to find her some coffee.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
guys.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.
Pardon me while I take a sip.
What does your shirt say? I mean,
Ugh.
oh my gosh, that's how I feel today.
Ugh. And you know, no one else has to see what it says because that's what's fun about Ray Dunn
Is it
cups,
for you?
is that it's flat right here. It's a perfect little lip spot. But if you drink it left-handed, Ray Dunn is clearly right-handed. It doesn't fit right. Yeah, she really forms that. Hello, honey. Hello. Are you ready? Oh, sorry. We already said good morning. We already said it.
This breathes a lot.
Yep. I eat.
Oh, you're
Get this show on the
such
road.
a dork.
You're such a dork. I know, but that's okay.
Okay.
Cleavage check. Yep.
They're good. I wore an appropriate videoing shirt, so you didn't have to worry about it. I know, right?